Welcome back everyone to another nice Saturday morning here at the Big Top Flea Market. It's about 11 o'clock. We're sitting at 148. Not going to go over the stuff that we sold, just tons of stuff. Some big changes have been made again, and we bought some stuff. So guys, let me first show you the changes that we have made to the booth. Don't know if you can tell, but right here we have pushed this wall back 3 feet. They expanded it for us. It's costing us like $10 a weekend extra, but you know what? It is worth it because look at all this room we have here now. As you can see also, we have got pegboard now behind here. So we're going to put some accessories up there, I think. My Sega stuff is over here now. And this is the $199, $299 games. We got a couple of the game consoles hooked up right here. And the other ones are over here. First thing we took in was a PS3. I know it's a super slim, but it's got a 250 gig hard drive in it, which is really nice. That also came with all of these games and all of these controllers. The bottom two controllers, they told me don't work. I'm truly hoping that it's just the batteries in them that need to be replaced. If it is, great for us. Then we took this stuff in as well. Some decent stuff in here, some good Wii stuff, and some PS3 stuff. Alright guys, it is 3 o'clock. Sorry for the lack of updates. It has just been absolutely crazy out here. We haven't bought any more stuff than the stuff that I mentioned earlier, but tell you what, the place has been packed for us as far as customers. We're currently sitting at 5:58, only 3 o'clock, really good for us. Some of the stuff we've sold all the way back to the beginning of this morning, we've sold, like, again, quite a bit. We sold Final Fantasy Anthology for the PS1, as well as Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year Edition for the PS3. We sold an N64 power supply. That was like $10. NBA 2K14 for the Xbox One. We sold Super Paper Mario for the Wii. We sold Wizardry 2 and Crazy Creatures for the NES. We sold a PS3, the one we got in. It didn't last more than 2 hours and it was gone. They also picked up an extra controller for it as well. We also sold 4 to 5 Wii games, and Star Fox Command, and another copy of Mother 1 and 2, guys. So once things start picking up again, I will let you know. Guys, look at all this space. It is absolutely amazing. There's no more congestion in this spot anymore. It's not a choke point for us. As you can see, everything's got kind of pushed back about 3 feet. We finally ended up putting some stuff up. Let me show you what it looks like now. We put some of our aftermarket systems up here with a few shelves, and you can see it looks absolutely great. Alright guys, it's coming up on 4:20. I think we're going to get the heck out of here. We've done quite a bit of stuff today to the store, and it has been absolutely busy. And from 3 to 4, we sold a PlayStation 1 with an extra controller. His son also bought Mario vs. Donkey Kong complete in box for the DS. Sold a Gameboy Advance SP, just the system. He had tons of chargers at home. He didn't need them. And he also picked up my last copy of Mother 3. Got some more coming in. Hopefully they'll be here very soon. And we sold a wired Xbox 360 controller, a battery pack, and a charge cable. Today we ended up at $675. Another amazing Saturday for us. So guys, stay tuned for Sunday. Welcome back everyone to a really nice Sunday. It's currently noon. It's been really packed out here again. We're currently sitting at $73. Not too bad a start for us. Here's a few things we sold. We sold a GameCube AC adapter, a brand new one. We sold a wired PS2 controller with 3 games. We sold 2 Skylander figures, and we sold 15 comics. Also, Thomas, a guy that I buy a lot of stuff from, he also brought his buddy in. He had a few things too. We bought tons of stuff, guys. So now let me show you a clip of all the things that we bought. Alright guys, here's a clip of all the games. We got quite a few systems that I'm not going to put up here because I need to go through them and test them. But just a lot of games. Let's go through a few of them. We got a couple Wii U games. Soul Eater for the PS2 is actually an import game. Got a copy of Battlefront 2 for the PS2, Donkey Kong Country Returns and Kirby's Epic Yarn for the Wii, Blitz 2 The League, kind of pricey actually. We got Resident Evil Director's Cut, some decent stuff down there, some decent Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games. There's a couple that are really good. And here is Dark Arms for the Neo Geo Pocket. Don't even own the system, but I know this is, I believe, the only RPG possibly that was released for that system. And it is the US version, so I am going to keep it for myself. Alright guys, it's 1 o'clock. We are currently sitting at 159. We've sold a few things as well. We ended up selling God of War collection for the PS3. We sold 3 PS3 games. We sold a PS2 controller with a couple games and a component cable. And we sold a Nintendo DS Blue, guys. So once things start picking up, I will let you know. Alright guys, it's 3 o'clock. We are sitting at 3:23. I think today has turned into handheld day. We have just sold a ton of handhelds. We sold a DS Lite, then we sold a Game Boy Advance and my other Game Boy Advance. So now we're pretty much out of Game Boy Advances and DS's at this point. Sold DJ Hero with the game for the 360 and a couple PS2 games, guys. So, and also we picked up a couple other things. We picked up some Atari 2600 games and a couple Genesis of the At Games Genesis 81 all-in-one systems. Let me show you that stuff. Alright guys, I just picked up 26 Atari 2600 games. There was nothing in there really spectacular. That blue label Activision cartridge is Enduro. Unfortunately, it's not worth very much. There's a few like uncommon things in here, nothing really spectacular. 26 for $15, I thought that was a pretty good deal. Alright guys, here's the At Games systems that I picked up. We got one that's boxed with 2 controllers, and we've got one loose with just 1 controller. Pretty nice little systems. I hooked them up, tested them, they both worked. They're actually kind of neat. The video and sound's not too bad on them, and I think they make really good systems for kids, as both you can actually buy Genesis cartridges and put them in the top, as well as the 80 games that are built in. Well guys, it's like 4:20. We are getting the heck out of here. We ended up at 457, another really good day for us. Some of the stuff we sold between 3 and 4, we sold Need for Speed 2 Underground for the PS2. We sold a Wii U Pro controller. It was really nice. I tested those, and somebody bought one today. We sold 2 PlayStation Move controllers. The same gentleman bought those. Sold a DS Lite. Yes, that was my last one. Don't have any more of those now. He bought quite a few games with it as well. Ended up being about $55, $60. And because of the Valentine's Day special we've been doing, just like we did for Christmas, where you buy anything over $20, every $20 you spend, you get a free $1.99 or $2.99 game. He picked up quite a few. And we ended up finally selling one of our Intellivision flashbacks. We've had them for a while. Some guy came in looking for the Minotaur game for the Intellivision. Just so happens the flashback had it, and he picked it up. So guys, now stay tuned for the wrap-up. Alright guys, here's the wrap-up portion of the video. On Saturday we did 675. Crazy good day. On Sunday we did 457. Another really good day for a grand total of 1132. So here's another weekend that we've hit over $1,100, which is absolutely crazy for us. Hopefully things will keep going up as they have. You know, it's some of the big vendors that have been out there for 15, 20 years said they could bring in, you know, 3,000 a weekend. So we see a lot of repeat customers, a lot of people that are coming back. Really nice to see that as well. And we're making new customers all the time. Try to keep them happy so they do come back. So guys, there were a few things I picked up for myself this weekend. One you know about, that is Dark Arms for the Neo Geo Pocket. This is the US version, like I said. I'm going to keep this one since it is an action RPG. I looked it up. Looks pretty cool, so I'm very happy to get that, to add it to my collection. Hopefully someday I will own the handheld system for it. The other thing is something I mentioned. I said I was going to grab a couple original Xbox games. Well, I picked one. The game looks kind of cool. That is Roadkill. Did not have this one in my collection. I also looked up a video on this, and it was kind of described as Twisted Metal Black meets Grand Theft Auto. A lot of people have had really good reviews for it. It's kind of neat. So maybe sometime I'll actually get a chance to play it. So guys, thanks again for watching.